Berchtesgaden? Were you in Berchtesgaden?
Yes.
I'm going to be there in 3 weeks.
Say hello to Hitler for us.
I hope you're looking at this.
Say hello to Evil Brown.
Where in Korea were you?
No, I'm going to be there in 3 weeks.
So I'll make it.
I can't wait till he gets around to Israel.
Charlie with an IE?
I.e.
Where in Korea were you, sir? Al? Where in Korea were you, Al?
Seoul and Daegu and Seoul.
Wow.
Thank you.
And yes, hello. We met before at the House of Blues, I think, right?
He plays harmonica.
Terrific. What's your name again, sir?
Joe Drago.
Hi, Joe. Oh, Drago, of course. Joe Drago, the famous Joe Drago. And what did you do? Now, acquaint the people here with what you did, sir.
Well, I was at the 1st Marine Brigade in the recapture of Guam, and then after Guam went to Guadalcanal. From Guadalcanal, we went to Okinawa. I was in the first wave, and I was there for 51 days before I got wounded, and here I am.
Thank you, sir.
Paul McSweeney.
Yes, Paul.
I was with the 170th Combat Engineers, and we were attached to the 96th Division that went in with MacArthur in the Philippines. And we stayed there for about 9 months. And we pulled out and went to Okinawa. I stayed there 7 days, and on the 7th day I got shrapnel in my head and my leg. And so I wound up going stateside. That's the short version.
Are you covering all so the guys can?
Sir.
Jimmy.
There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Over here.
Right over here. No.
And yes, sir. What's your name?
I'm Izzy Arbeiter. You narrated my movie.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Oh, of course,
Yeah.
Izzy, right? Yes. Wow, what a story. What a story. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Wow.
Thank
Survivor of what camp?
Auschwitz.
Yeah, the big daddy of them all. My God.
This way.
Was there any? Can you tell us just a little story about maybe something that you never, something that moved you in terms of the humanity and some light. I'd say a moment where you saw some hope eventually. Where can you tell us about that? Where you felt that you were able to, that you would get yourself through it, you'd come through it somehow. Was there, or was it never like that?
Well, there was one incident was when I was placed after Auschwitz. I was placed on an airfield in Germany, outside of Stuttgart, called Palfingen. That's where part of the movie was made, that you narrated for us.
Yeah.
Which was a wonderful movie.
Yeah.
We get great reviews about it. So we were placed on that airfield in a hangar. It was in the winter. A very nice Sunday day. The sun was shining, and then all of a sudden, on a Sunday morning, it looked like the skies were almost turned dark. There were hundreds, maybe thousands of aeroplanes flying into Germany. And a small group of the planes broke away from the large group and coming down, rolling on the airfield. And then all of a sudden we heard screaming in the camp inside. It says, "Everybody out, let's get out here. There are Jewish planes coming to pick us up." And I said, "Jewish planes? Where did the Jews have planes? We haven't got shoes. Where did they get planes?" You know what happens? The American plane has a star under the fuselage, which is blue and white.
Right.
It's got 5 corners.
Yeah.
The Star of David has 6 corners.
So they thought that was
We didn't know what that was, so we thought it's Jewish planes because we didn't know. We never saw American planes before.
Right.
And so, but of course, the good thing that they did, those Jewish planes, they came down over the airfield, destroyed the airfield, destroyed all the German fighters that were stationed there, And so we weren't needed anymore. We were sent into another place. And so this was the one thing. Now, while I'm sitting here at the table, with your permission and with the permission of my friends here, which I always do, is I salute you all and thank you all for your service. Thank to all of you, I'm sitting here and I can tell the story. If you wouldn't have
Thank
come, if you wouldn't have come in time when you came, if you would have come 3 months later, I wouldn't be here, and none of the concentration camp inmates would have been alive. So again, I salute you all and thank you very, very much. And I'm greatly honored for sitting in such a beautiful area with such beautiful friends. If I may call it.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Survivor, ma'am?
Yes. Our town on the Vista was occupied on the 7th of July. And we left our town on the 7th of July. My grandfather, a rabbi, Kolker, my name is Kolker, was massacred together with other 39 people. One of my uncles, the 7 people were massacred on the river Vista. Another was a family of 7 people, 6 people were massacred. 27 people from my family were massacred because the town was occupied in Moldova. It was on the other side of the Dniester, on the right side. Were massacred during the first days of July. I had to hide because my grandfather was a famous man and they had to hide, so I was in hiding. And so I knew the horrors of the war from the very beginning, from the 7th of July till the end of the war. I didn't dare to come out, but now I see that I have to tell
Yes, you do.
to speak out. I am very happy that I am in America. What's America to me? A name, a man, a flag, or one word. That is democracy. The house I live in, the people I see all around, the right to speak out aloud. This is America to me.
Yes.
I don't have much money on my account. It doesn't matter. I don't have my house. I don't have my car. But I have all around the people of America around me. That's America to me. God bless America. I'm very happy to be in such
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Maybe he couldn't express himself. He was from the 22nd of June in the morning, from 10 o'clock. At 12 he took his oath. At 30 he was at the border with Romania. Then he was all over Ukraine, Romania, all over. He was defended Stalingrad. he was a field miner, inserting mines and extracting mines. I tell for him because maybe he didn't express it. Then he went to Caucasus, and then he was in Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Romania I told already. And when he came back, there was no home, no street even. And his father, whom he took farewell, when he went, when he was taken to the war, he didn't see more anymore because he passed away in a concentration camp. And nevertheless, nothing after coming after the war, no mother died in 1939, no father. He graduated from one college, then from Lvov Polytechnical Institute. He became an engineer. He married me. Now we have my
Smartest
son.
thing he ever did.
We have a son and my daughter-in-law and two grandsons, and we are very, very happy.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very great America. God bless America.
Well, hang with your side.
Thank
I'd
you.
just like to remind you that I have at home, I'll be willing to send you a DVD of you in one of your most famous roles as the code breaker of the Japanese code in Steven Spielberg's Masterpiece, 1941.
Okay, 1941, right.
A movie he'd like to forget.
I have a friend in Paris, and this past week, she sent me the cemetery at Normandy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Military cemetery.
And help him up. Let me get up. I'm not sitting in this one. A guy. Okay. Up you go.
You know, I'm no hero. I don't know how many veterans here are combat veterans, but I want to tell you something. I'm here, I guess, I think, for this reason. God brought me home, and I'm going to do it right now. Let's not forget those who didn't come home. Don't forget everybody here who was not a combat veteran. Remember these men, because these are the men who made land you're walking on free. They make it so you can go home tonight and sleep in your own home without anybody bothering you. But remember also, I speak only of Iwo Jima. 7,000 boys age 18 to 25 buried. 7,000. Now, each one of these, they have the same thing. So before we go away, let's remember, we're not the ones, the heroes and the men who didn't come back. And when you do hand-to-hand combat, you have a different aspect. God bless America, and thank God for bringing me back, because believe me, don't take it for granted.
You don't, sir.
Amen.
Thank you.
God bless you.
We're going to go downstairs and have a little question and answer and kind of a little historical sort of reminiscence. So we're going to on our way down there now. And thank all of you. It was a real honor to be here.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you so much.
It was humbling.
Thank you.
So,